on the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this thing to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Can't hit from the corner. To the middle. Sengun with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Pass to Castle.
Here he comes! My goodness! Whew.
And powered down the jam.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Now here's Durant. Puts up a deep three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Here's Shepherd. No good on the triple. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Ball's knocked loose. Sengun with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And here's KD for three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Sengun with a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. Here's Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Drills it from outside. Castle's got 5 now.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark to Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. 4 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Now Sengun. Here's Shepherd. Guarded by Fox. Back to Sengun. Here's Shepherd. Trying to find Sengun. He gets it to him.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Castle. Inside. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Durant for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Now Cornette. Misses from close range. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson inside. To the inside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Durant for 3. Here's Sengun. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Barnes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first.
Man, Şengün was practically in his jersey.
Off the inbound, no good. Outside Durant. Screen by Smith. Jacks up a three. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball.
San Antonio, 15.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Kornet to the wing right side. Johnson outside. And here's Barnes for three. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trailed by 7. Now Shepherd, still without a basket. Smith wide open, he fires. The three-pointer no good. A pass to Fox. Back to Kornet. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, Smith with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Down low. Harper. The three from Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets trailed by 6. In the corner, Smith with it. It's Durant on the wing. He has 6. From outside, off the mark. And so it's San Antonio with it. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Durant wide open. He fires. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. The drive by Thompson.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got his first points in this one. In the corner, Smith with it. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And the three ball is good.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
It's stolen by Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Durant. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside. From deep. Back to KD. Eason, the screen. Out left to the wing. Smith on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Wembanyama down low. To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Johnson. Latre. Another shot. Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trail. Now here's Thompson. Outside, KD. Inside. Houston moving the ball around.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Durant. For three, Smith. And another three for Houston.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Houston in the lead. Pass to Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Outside, Fox. Durant with the steal. Here's Thompson. And here's Smith. Takes a three. KD's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Screen by Durant. Pass to Smith. Back to KD. Houston needs to get a shot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Here's Fox. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama just too big down low.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now here is Smith. Back to Durant. To the middle. Out to the wing. Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wembanyama. Right side. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Houston leading by 4. In the corner, it's Eason. No good from outside. Fox with it. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Good D. Got in his space and disrupted his rhythm.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution number score.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Spurs working the ball around now. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Harper. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Inside. The wide open look here for Holiday. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Wembanyama. And nothing is falling for him right now. Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Holiday throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the